Let's get to the big news of the day. Andrew Clennell is with me, our political editor. Andrew, unfortunately, a milestone reached in Sydney.
Indeed, Kieran, we've cracked the 1,000 daily cases in New South Wales, and despite day after day of Gladys Bereijklian promising freedoms to the people of New South Wales, the best they could manage was this. From September 13, 18 days away, in the non-hotspot local government areas, you can meet outdoors with 4 other people, including kids, and in the hotspots, you can have an hour of recreation on top of your hour of exercise. So all week I've been urging the viewers not to buy the spin. When push comes to shove, the slogans don't mean much at all if our hospitals can't cope. We need to vaccinate to get out of this, it's true. But don't expect Freedom Day at 80% double vaccination in New South Wales, that's for sure, with that sort of caseload. There will still be plenty of restrictions in place with those sort of numbers and probably higher. Here is Gladys Bereijklian promising day after day of freedoms to be announced at the end of August.
We'll be able to communicate what additional freedom people might have once they get to full vaccination during September. Our team had conversations this morning about what's possible now because we've hit that milestone, and I look forward to making that announcement on Thursday or Friday this week. As soon as we hit all those milestones, we will have those extra freedoms, and we're looking forward as a team to announce tomorrow or the day after what life looks like in September for those who are fully vaccinated.
Looking forward as a team to the announcement, and yet here we have this announcement, a very cautious one. The proposal to open up some non-COVID affected areas of the state, as I reported yesterday, was on the table, as was Gladys Bereijklian's vaccinated hairdresser proposal, but quickly taken off. I understand the Premier was rolled by her crisis cabinet, led by Treasurer Dominic Perrottet, with ministers saying picking hairdressers was picking favourites, and how could you get a haircut in New South Wales but not a breast screen or elective surgery? Supporting her haircut plan was John Barilaro, Victor Dominello and Sarah Mitchell. Opening up certain country areas was opposed by Deputy Premier John Barilaro, who did not want to take the risk, and other ministers followed given he was the Nationals leader. Kerry Chant talks here about why they can't open up things more, how case numbers are going to rise, and her hope that vaccinations will go through the roof in New South Wales.
So my advice to government is that the case numbers may well continue to go up before we see the trajectory of downward transmission. So I think, to be perfectly frank, these steps are baby steps, recognising the serious situation we are in. I really want to help my ED colleagues, and my dream is to have us be the most vaccinated country in the world. So for me, the sky's the limit, and I actually think that Australians can do it. I think we can actually achieve well over 90% vaccine coverage.
Here is Gladys Bereijklian answering the question from our reporter Danica De Giorgio about why she backed off the freedoms.
Are the increasing case numbers a reason why you didn't go one step further today?
I think what we always need to consider, and we always said we would, is what ticks the box in terms of lowest risk but highest value in terms of well-being and stress, given what people and families are going through. But I do want to restate this point very, very strongly. We're calling upon industry and citizens to get ready for when we hit that 70% double dose. We are already starting to work with industry stakeholders on how we can go back to safely open up for people who are vaccinated.
You wonder why there are curfews in 12 local government areas and not others? Have a look at this. Of the 1,029 locally acquired cases reported to 8 p.m. last night, 403 are from Western Sydney Local Health District, 309 are from South Western Sydney, 112 from Sydney, 71 Nepean Blue Mountains, 35 Western New South Wales, 57 South Eastern Sydney, just 17 from the Northern Sydney Local Health District, 6 from the Far West, 2 from Illawarra, Shoalhaven and 2 from the Central Coast. The vast percentage of the cases remain in one half of Sydney, the West.